Let's get ready to...
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. Absolute pleasure to have everyone here. The starting 30 minutes late was a good idea. We have like double the amount of people we normally have when the intro ends. So yes, we all get to sleep in a little bit longer. And by that, I mean, we get to game a little bit later at night. I'm liking it. Hey, I'll chat. Tomok, how are you doing? And do you need us to call an emergency vehicle?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. How you doing, buddy? Pleasure to have you here, Tomok. Hayden.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I have escaped the digital world for a short amount of time. The Digimon have kept me there for a while, but I have now made it back into my corporeal form.
So normally we enslave the Digimon, but you're telling me the Digimon are currently enslaving you?
Well, see, that's what happens is humans get sucked into the digital world and then you have to try to fight your way out. It's not like an in and out thing, generally speaking, but I found the way out for now. So I am here in the flesh.
It's nice to actually see you face to face for once.
You know what? It happens every once in a while.
It's nice. And he gets to clap alongside us and feel like one of us instead of a second class digital citizen.
Look at that. The hands, they work.
Yes. Beautiful. Gooch, thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on here for these anime streams where we actually get to be like happy and enjoy entertainment.
Wait. We're not allowed to.
So nice.
Mainstream.
Oh.
We can't. It's mainstream. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
We'll get into that.
We've chosen not to have Leon on here ever.
We'll get onto that Duolingo anime. We have that to discuss later. And don't worry, we get to do lots of gatekeeping the normies and keeping it from going mainstream. Fucking Duolingo. I don't know what they were thinking. Absolute pleasure having you here. Don't worry, though. We do get to scream a little bit. Tron Ares failed so hard. Have you seen the numbers? Have you seen the Friday numbers?
I haven't seen the numbers yet.
Worse than Morbius. But before that, it's so bad. It's so good. Magnum Norris, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I took my hat off so I can do some gay porn now.
Weird. Yeah, I saw him. What? I saw him and I went, you look different. Did you get a haircut? No, it turns out he just normally wears a hat. Hey, I'm just glad I noticed a difference. I'm a guy. I rarely notice that. Unless Gooch gets like the full like Brazilian body wax. I usually will notice that. Do you have a Magnum? Do you have a pimp cane currently in your hand? Oh, it's a sword. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense than a pimp cane. Okay, because I'm the only one allowed to have a pimp cane. That's still my thing.
I'm just here to check Tomok because Tomok's gonna pull out some fucking sword.
Dude, Hayden,
I got this sword.
Hayden, you got to get your Keyblade, and you and Tomok need a nerd fight.
Okay, I've got a couple of. Let me go grab one of them.
Get it. We'll take everyone else off the screen. You guys can fight. All right, now while he's doing that, Gooch, we knew it made under 5 million on Thursday on the preview days, 14.3 in the film's domestic opening day. So, I don't think this is going to hit $200 million. No. It's going to do less than a Madam Web or The Marvels. Thoughts?
Well, there is so many people posting pictures of them in the theater saying, I guess I'm the only watching Tron Ares tonight. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of people posting pics of empty theaters. Like, it's not looking good. I don't know if this is going to crack 150.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not getting to 200. What the? Is that the Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
When you said Keyblade,
Yeah,
I
that's
just
a- yeah,
assumed.
that's a fucking key.
I got a couple
What
of them.
a couple. Oh, he's got more than one Keyblade.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got the classic Keyblade over there. I've got a Master Sword. Like,
dude, Hayden, I'm not sure if anyone has ever earned this clip more.
Nerd alert!
I'm so proud of you.
yeah.
Beautiful. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
that's
Is that toothpick? Is that toothpick?
one at a time. All right. Hayden, it's beautiful. We're all incredibly jealous if you're a giant nerd wiener. Now, Tron Ares. Okay, so let's take this in. So, all right, so Tron Legacy made 400 mil, which would be like 500 mil these days, so half a bill. And this was considered a massive failure. It was, and people didn't like it at the time. So, international is what, like 50 mil more. So if it had like super strong international, maybe it could do some money, but it's probably not. International just hates American movies these days, it seems like, for the most part.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, so we are looking at, yes, 100 to 150 mil is very possible. I don't think it's not hitting 200 mil. And the word of mouth has been horrendous for it. And they even knew, like, on Thursday when it came out, when I was preparing for the show, going through Variety, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, all that, not a single article about Tron Ares. A big movie like that, a Disney movie, you never see that. They always have like multiple articles. None. They knew it was going to bomb. I
didn't
also
even
knew it
know
was
it
going to
came
bomb.
out. I didn't even know it came out.
Dude, I had...
So
ABF's power levels are doing very well. He's on vacation in Hawaii, and all of us watched Tron Ares and Peacemaker on Thursday. So he said yesterday he's got a pep in his step, and the psychic damage I took from these both were
Peacemaker was enough to like,
I know, and that's what I followed this up with. Jesus Christ. So all right, so for those that don't know, they're claiming it's a $180 million budget, which is the magical $180 million number that none of us believe whatsoever. So we're going to be super generous and say 200 mil production budget, which is going to be, there's plenty of marketing, 100 mil for marketing. So that's 300 mil, which means they have to hit $600 million. They're not. So they spent $300 million, and they're not going to hit 200. We'll say, we'll go and call it 150 mil. So that means they get 75 mil of that. They spent 300. That's 225. They're going to lose $200+ million because they decided to stick a bald black woman and an Asian chick in it instead of giving us what we wanted. You get what you fucking deserve, Disney. Thoughts?
This is honestly how the world begins to heal. Now, keep in mind, this was shot still during the height of, we must have the black women. We must have the Asians. We must have the strong women. We're just now getting to the point where the ship is actually kind of steering away from that. So we're going to have a year or two left where they're still giving us all that shit that nobody wants, at least. But the ship is righting itself. And the more that this stuff fails, the more often they steer further and further away.
Spent $750 million on The Witcher.
But Hayden,
and nobody watches it.
Mark Ruffalo told me that white people commit more crimes than anybody. And like,
maybe
everything he says is like a
Mark
complete
Ruffalo.
opposite of what you're saying, Hayden. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I hate to tell you this, Gooch, but Mark Ruffalo lives in a world where he actually thinks that his last name is Banner. So, you know, that I'm in a different reality than
he does.
Association.
He does.
Mark Ruffalo
So true.
lives in his own asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Very spacious in there. Okay, now we got to get to our lovely super chatters and membership messengers. Isaac 556 by 45. Wish you could join us. He's sadly got things going on today. Member for 5 months. Hey, got a real profile picture before GTA 6. Is the world healing? Yes. We talked about it in DMs. He literally eulogized it. As he should. It needed to be eulogized.
I did. I made the announcement on FNT yesterday.
Oh my God.
I have officially given myself a profile picture across all platforms. The orange H has been laid to rest.
No.
Bro literally put out an actual press statement.
I did. And Ryan gloated about it. It's okay. I've got the clip. I'll be posting it on,
Oh,
on Twitter
because
later today.
we finally got you into the Avatar Alliance.
Everybody said, yeah, you bent the knee. Ryan 1, Hayden 0. And I was like, okay. So I took that whole like 5 minutes that they talked about it. I got the clip. I'll be putting that on Twitter later today.
What are you talking about? It's still an H.
It's still an H. The orange H. The default is gone. But I do still have an H.
All right, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And Tomark for a Hundy, starting things off with a bang. We getting the bipod out for that one, dog.
Crawl. I love Crawl.
Dude, you're nailing it with the recommendations recently, dude. Well, with Tron being a disappointment, well, I rewatched Tron Legacy and I watched Tron for the first time. They were definitely not disappointments. It helped heal. But yeah, with Tron Ares being a disappointment is putting it nicely. How about a movie about a different
Chakram.
It is Chakram.
Chakram.
Are you tricking me into saying a slur?
No. That's what the data disc is. It's a Chakram.
Oh, like the ring. Oh, like the Dynasty Warriors. Oh, okay. Sorry. What?
If you super chat $100 on your own shit, does that mean you're sucking your own dick? Like, I'm fucking...
What are you talking about? I can't super chat myself.
All right, and for those who don't know Kroll, which I kind of heard of, wasn't sure what this is. Yeah, this looks amazing. What, 1983? Wait, it's PG? So no boobs? All right. But yeah, so it's like space fantasy, essentially, right? There's a Cyclops.
Ain't no boobs, and fuck that, man.
Oh, this is a classic. It's
it's it's good because it's available on Roku and Tubi.
Yeah, Roku and Tubi.
Ooh, all right. Pretty young ginger lady. Okay. That's some interesting character design. All right. Yeah, Kroll. Okay, yeah, Gooch, you're a Kroll enjoyer?
Oh yeah, this you got to remember this is 1983. So
I can tell. Yes,
yes, but it's I had the comics for this. Oh yeah,
It's like the plumber.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
it's me.
It's a guilty pleasure. Put it that way. It's one of the first like. It was that Conan, Beastmaster,
Dude,
all those movies came out.
The Beastmaster is the shit, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
all you motherfuckers talking shit about Beastmaster.
Nobody's talking shit about Beastmaster, Magnum. We all agree with you.
I've only seen the TV series. It's like in '94.
Oh, you need to watch the movie. The movie's fantastic. Yeah. Krull, I think you're gonna like Krull, especially with his throwing. Well, I don't even know. Like it's
Chakram or whatever. That's
what the weapon falls under.
Yeah,
but it probably has its own name.
It's probably like a star Chakram or whatever.
Yeah, right there.
I'm a ring blade kind of guy myself,
Yeah.
Or claws, preferably claws. We'll be talking some Gachiakta. Guy has claws. Bad guy in Sakamoto Days has claws. I've been getting a lot of claw enjoyment. It made me look up Hayden, the Dynasty Warriors character. I couldn't remember his name. Zhang Fei. He's got the five claws, and he's super flamboyantly gay.
That's about a third of the Dynasty Warriors cast.
Those are like questionably gay. He's not questionably.
Yeah, Zhang Fei, he's gay. That was one of the moments whenever I was playing Dynasty Warriors Origins, whenever you run into him, and it's like, okay, all the characters have super homoerotic vibes, but then you run into him, and you're like, no, this one's actually hitting on me.
It's not just Guan Yu.
And then also, obviously, as we all know, Weeb Weekend brought to you by Tomac.
Anime has a vibe.
Literally. Thank you, Tomac. As me and Gooch were discussing, God, you can only yell at James Gunn so much. Having anime to enjoy. Oh, for those who didn't see, here's Gooch's full-blown rant about fuck James Gunn. Gooch, did you see Nerd Slap's reply?
Yes. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Sue him for slander.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yes, having this weekend is fantastic, and appreciate you all being here and supporting the channel so we can tell Duolingo it's not a fucking anime series if it's made in LA and looks like this shit.
Yeah, this is that's a cartoon.
I double checked. I want to make sure it wasn't discussing film just being lazy. If you type in Duolingo and anime, like all the mainstream articles about it are calling Duolingo anime series anime. It's in Japanese. That's the only thing that makes it anime.
The funniest thing about it being in Japanese is that Duolingo is notoriously bad at teaching Japanese. It doesn't get the proper the connotations, and it doesn't properly teach you how their language is very assumptive. So if you're actually trying to learn Japanese, Duolingo is one of the worst tools you could possibly use to try to understand Japanese.
Like, you gotta Rosetta Stone that shit and fucking deal with it.
Rosetta Stone's not the best either, to be perfectly honest, but that's beside.
Well, Hayden, how are you learning Japanese?
I use Pimsleur. I use Pimsleur. I have workbooks. Pimsleur. It's audio 30 minutes a day, and then they have little workbook things that you can do in the app, and then I have actual physical workbooks. I actually study the hiragana and katakana. I learn how to write them. I use
bigger question is, why are you learning Japanese?
Why would you not fucking learn?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me
why
on
are you not?
weekend why I'm learning Japanese?
Yeah.
Bro?
Yeah.
Come on.
Magnum, you're the problem here. So, all right, now I think we can all agree that just the base definition of anime is it has to be made by a Japanese studio.
Yes.
Right? I think we can all agree.
I would say at the very least, because you've got
we have like
and stuff like that.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is 99.9% in anime, but that 0.1% is not made in Japan.
Makes it.
I'm sorry, it's not in
They at
anime.
least understood the look.
Yeah, an anime style, anime inspired. Yes.
Yes.
This is not style. This is barely even inspired. They just
This is Western trash. This is Western trash animation.
Like transforming, like effect, like montages, and some of the like overly emotional, like chibi type stuff. They do like a little bit of that, and they're like, guys, look, it's anime, but it's the horrible Cal art style.
If you think about it,
like
they've been
like Steven Universe stuff.
Yeah, well, it's actually Big Mouth.
I was gonna say it's very similar to like a damn. You brought up Steven Universe, and now Teen Titans Go, right? Like, remember Teen Titans was really good whenever it was on Cartoon Network, and then they came out that trash Teen Titans Go, and that's when they started doing all the big eyes and the ooh woo kind of stuff, and it was garbage. The animation was shit.
Now, an actual complaint about anime going too mainstream is the cheapification of everything that happened all at once. Gooch, what were you saying?
No, I think I was talking about this the other day with animation. Like with you were talking about AI art, and I was saying like even the artists nowadays are so lazy. Like everything is so there's no rough drawings anymore. Like there's nothing like that.
There's no
soul.
Yes. Oh yeah. So there's soul in this?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny because this is actually AI.
Well, yeah, you can tell by the motion progression.
Yeah, you can tell that that's better than the art that we're getting from Western artists.
Actual artists, like the actual artists are putting out lazy work. It's like it's cheap.
Grok Imagine even, which is one of like the worst ones.
And see, that's it. It can also add psychological depth. But that's one thing that's missing from Western creations, whether it be live action or any animated series these days. That psychological depth, that emotional feeling, it's not present in anything.
So there's a possibility that we can actually have psychological depth in AI in the future, but at the same time, it's kind of a two-edged sword, because talking about potentially taken away from old stories or new stories or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, so basically AI is a double-edged sword. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. But in all aspects, I would say, like we recently got that rash of these unhinged AI videos that are coming out, and it's like, okay, this is what AI is for. Just
but a new person could come up with some AI shit and it'd be actually pretty damn good.
So right? for actual like artists been doing this for years, it kind of sucks for them. But for the layman, it's an absolute revolution. Now people like Gooch, who are artists but have slowly accepted some AI. So Badger, like Theory, who he currently streams with, he's going to be using AI to make himself the Star Wars movie he finally fucking wants. Gooch. For sure.
Well, there's a difference.
We get to make the anime.
I think we need to discuss like like Badger in Theory, they're taking the canon and the lore of Star Wars, and they're developing their own stories, and they're very good at storytelling. So like they're gonna put out a great product, but they're still putting in the effort and doing the script and everything like that. Me, I'm like more of the artistic side where I like to draw, like Kawajiri. Like I like him from Madhouse. Like his work is like I like that style, and we're losing that style, and we need to bring that back.
Gooch. But that's the thing. And once we get past the legal hurdles, you just tell it to do it in his style.
If you create a story and then you have an AI produce like a beautiful backdrop for your story or something like that.
Well, that's background. Like Gooch, that's something you talk about with in animation or even comics. The main figures take plenty of work, and that's what most people think about. But all the background stuff, all the extra texture sort of rendering stuff you have to add is wildly time consuming as well. That's why a lot of like mangas will say it's like written and made by someone, but usually they'll have like 2 assistants or something that are doing backgrounds and things like that as well. So that sort of stuff for like, Gooch wants to do his art, but he doesn't have the time to do it as fully beautiful as he wants. Add the background with AI, stuff like that. And then you still have to have that artistic eye. You still have to understand the prompts. And it's a whole new skill to learn. It still takes skill. There is still talent to it. And there is soul.
Tertiary to that, you've got people like me who personally, like, I like to enjoy some of the AI stuff that gets put out, like I like to watch it, laugh at it. Some of it I can really appreciate. Memes, especially. But I also am somebody who appreciates actual artists, and that's one of the reasons why, so I use on the rare occasions that I make a video, I use music that was actually made by people, and that is copyright free. I just have to do accreditations for it whenever I use it. But whenever I get my own custom music made, I want a composer to make my actual custom music. Yeah. If I'm getting like art done of something, I want an actual artist to do the work for me, and I want to pay them for that. I don't want to use AI to do things like that.
So Gooch can probably speak on this one. When they translate the manga, usually all of the like sound effects are in like the kanji or whatever. So usually actual artists have to go in and change those like sound effect noises and whatnot.
Yeah.
So here's how I use it, and because Photoshop has added it. It used to be like generative fill, but now it's like AI generative, or no, it's like content aware fill, and it worked okay, but now it's generative fill. So to get these, obviously my character is right here. I can't get a clean shot. My character's stuck in there. So I ended up not needing it, but this whole section right here, I went ahead and lassoed it, right clicked. Generative fill. It gave me 3 options to fill it. All of them looked fan-freaking-tastic. The first one, the one I ended up going with, I would have never ever known that I had cut someone out. It's fucking amazing. So I still use my art, my memeing, my talent, but then I can also use AI as a tool to help with that. And the purely fully AI generative stuff is going to be really, really cool. But there's going to be so many ways to use AI in your normal actual
AI is going to be the death of the mega stuff. Like basically, like your mega stuff. Your capability or your capability of being able to take AI and use it to your advantage is going to basically destroy every other fucking competition.
I'm not a musician, but I've written songs and I've used AI to develop my songs that I put out there. My script, my words, but
I think
instrumental,
that can be a great thing to laugh at and be like, hey, I'm going to use this in my thing. But like I was saying, for me personally, if I have some kind of background music or something like that done, I want to hire a composer to actually make it, pay them for it. And because I appreciate that the human that put the work
I feel that same way. I tried to get banners for my new gaming channel. I got ghosted by 3 different artists.
Artists are fucking terrible to work with.
But Gooch will be I fucking hate artists, man. But anyway, Gooch will be ahead of you because he's gonna have AI to do it for him rather than hiring these
and
fucktards that are I fucking hate artists, man.
Okay.
Like seriously.
Yes. They're the worst. So they're the worst.
Character has aware.
All right,
I don't
now
have to deal with
let's-
them. If I don't have to deal with them.
Yes, I planned on talking about AI art for about 3 minutes, so I think we got it all covered now. Gotcha.
It's
Akira,
mainstream.
now we can finally get into some anime. So Magnum, you came in this all innocent virgin, and you've watched the first 7 episodes. Me and Gooch are already, some enjoyers. We've been propagandizing everyone, and we finally evangelized you. What'd you think of those first 7 episodes?
Yeah, so if I can explain this a little bit to the people that are watching, so basically it's a trash.
Oh, we already know what it is. We already know what it is. We've literally described it so many times. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, I really like it as far as like, you're trying to find a way in this trash planet to, have superpowers and all this type of shit. Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
So main character, I love a main character like
Rudo.
this who's just totally down on their luck, just in a terrible place, and but they just keep on fighting. And then what we learn towards the end with him is he's got a bit of a darkness inside him. Gooch, the first half of the season ends a little dark. You didn't see that coming. You warned me. Thoughts on the ending couple episodes?
Well, the one word that comes to mind with this this series is I would say resilience. Because like it's just like no matter what,
appreciating things that are thrown away.
Exactly.
He realized he's like, oh, I basically am recycling.
Yeah. The story is beautifully told. The last episode, well, it's not the last episode because there's 24.
Yeah.
Episodes,
We'll probably be back at the beginning of next year, I'm guessing.
No, it's continuing. It's supposed to continue. I got it right here.
What? Wait, like there's
24 episodes will run for 6 months straight across 2 tours, with no breaks.
What?
What's the team's name again?
It's supposed to conclude in 2025.
Rudo? Is that what you mean?
December.
What team?
December 2025 is supposed to continue. So we're getting another 11 episodes, baby.
Yeah,
they're called the Cleaners, right?
The Cleaners.
The Cleaners and the Raiders. Yeah. The last episode there, Momo, this young girl. Oh boy, was not anticipating that.
She gets sold by her mother, to a guy who does not
the stranger
nice things to her.
The man.
It's very dark. It's Clevitus, Magnum. If you remember the girl like missing her teeth, that like episode 2, we're like, that got real quick. It's like
when the screen's kind of bouncing up and down, kind of doing this thing, you know what's happening, and you're like, oh, this is. I feel really dirty.
And then she like lays on the bed all like practically, and it's very anime. Anime.
It's. Ooh.
Turns out it's not just Japanese men who are weird. It's also the Japanese women. Yes.
They're some of the worst.
Who do you think Red Bull's going?
But it shows how dark and how gritty and
it should be
disgusting this world is.
Post-apocalyptic trash world.
There
should be those things happening.
Not
that I want to see them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first episode was like, holy shit! Like this dude is just dumped into a trash world, and nobody gives a fuck about him. He's just like, oh.
But then trash monsters. And then he finds a home and people care about him. But he's got a darkness inside of him and he wants to destroy the whole world. Or go ahead, and then I want to talk about black people.
Anime just like moves so fast when it comes to like emotions and shit. Like in my opinion. Like compared to your typical movie.
Well,
anime
if you think about it,
so quickly.
Anime has a very short amount of time to get you roped into a story, then come up with a completion for whatever episode you're watching, and they do it very well.
A lot of emotion in anime, that is for sure. And this, when he gets in those moods, gets all dark, and it changes the art style too. Oh, so raw and dirty and gross, and I love it so much. All right, now, black people. So the first one we were introduced to is a young black lady who's a secretary for the cleaners. Perfect position for her to be in. She's the right amount of sassy, has a cool, mysterious ability you don't quite understand. Awesome. Liked her immediately, was very likable. All right, cool. Then you have the leader you don't meet till later because he's out at first. But once you meet him, just cool young black guy. And I like him. And he's good. And then one of the villains, the one with the long claws and the hair, he doesn't quite look black, but he very much so the voice actor has to be black. Yeah, he has to. Also, a really cool character. So, yeah, it's not like
so you're not
Aries,
putting a moratorium on anybody from this show.
As I'm saying is, anime and manga, you'll see like a gay character and you're like, and I'm like, no, it's the East. Okay, they can probably do it all right, and then they usually do it well. Yeah. But it's like you see it, you even like catch a little whiff of it in Western entertainment. It's just like, nope, I'm done. Tron Ares gonna lose $200 million.
At least
a couple things.
We never hated women characters. We just hated women that didn't earn it in the first place.
Badger is experiencing with Claymore. He's like, oh no, woman, but he actually really likes the character.
Yeah. Go ahead. Does it well. Sorry to cut you off, Cooch. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say a couple things. Like this is like it's very urban. They
go to a town that's all about spray painting everything.
Graffiti. It's very. The way they portray it, like even with the gay characters with Eastern, they can make them very flamboyant, very stereotypical of a gay person, like the way they portray it. But it's also a character that is like watchable and enjoyable because the way they develop the characters, you get invested in these characters. The way they write them, the way they show them, it's very well done.
Scissors Girl, I like her. Great little side character. I like all the women in this. I like all the side characters. I like everyone in the show.
With a lot of the stuff coming out of the East, they don't. The reason that they're able to do these characters, that they're able to do, the strong black woman or the flamboyantly gay character, is because that's not their exclusive personality trait like it is whenever it's created over here in the West. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing that the character runs on when it comes from the West, whereas it's just a part of the character's personality whenever we see it coming out of the East.
Well, like My Hero Academia, what's his name? Where he shoots the laser out of his belly button. Flamboyantly gay, like he's gay, but you kind of laugh at him, and he's got a really good. He's a good character, and you're just gonna you kind of cheer him on.
He's got an interesting story.
Yeah,
like he's vaguely annoying at first, but then you start to be very tolerant of the character.
Yeah,
no, it's about the character. It's about the characterization.
Black
it's
Clover,
not about identity.
Their character who happens to be black, or
traveling identity into is not what we want. We want characters that were built from something
and they
actually have a past.
And then if those people are actually like oppressed or it's bad on them, it's not like at the expense of evil white man. So like things can be bad, they can have art, but it's not white man or evil. We need to overthrow Western civilization, which is what they always do when they throw it into Western entertainment. It's the classic main character, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero, all those sort of I'm gonna scream louder and keep on fighting, and that somehow takes me to the next level kind of character. You like those? You like got jacked up. But like I said, it does get a little darker at the end. It's post-apocalyptic, so you should expect it. This one, Gooch, if you don't watch this, at some point, I'm going to be so sad at you.
Okay.
Children Who Chase Lost Voices. Any of you out there who enjoy Studio Ghibli movies, are like, God, I wish there was a new one with the magic that it used to have. Boy and the Heron was good. I quite like that, but it wasn't so the best. It wasn't as classic Miyazaki as I would like. Children Who Chase Lost Voices. This is the Suzume Your Name director. I've been watching all the rest of his. Children Who Chase Lost Voices. This guy had to have said, I'm going to make my Studio Ghibli movie. And he did. And it's good as fuck. And it's available on HBO Max. Okay. Yes, so easily available. The art is fantastic. So those of you who like, the whole ancient civilization, ancient alien sort of stuff, I imagine you guys know Agartha. This is Agartha. So she has a little crystal like radio she makes, and she hears these sounds, these music and whatnot, and eventually it leads her somewhere to where she meets a mysterious boy from Agartha. And then that eventually leads into them going into there. Then there's an evil group trying to get into Agartha to exploit it or whatever. So there's a guy with them who's trying to save his wife. So he basically manages to slip in there. So it's him, the young girl, and then there's a boy from Agartha. It's actually the brother of the one she befriended. So it's all about how he wants to bring his wife back. I forget what she wants to do or whatever. So you have an interesting relationship where they're like working together, but they're also not exactly on the same team. Really good character stuff with that. They have to like split off. You get the classic. Like if I told you this was Studio Ghibli, hey guys, there's a Studio Ghibli movie you guys never heard of. Check it out. You probably believe me for a second.
Absolutely
right?
looks like a Ghibli movie for sure.
Yeah.
Is it Chinese?
Oh, I like that.
Oh wow.
They have airships and all sorts of stuff. Guns.
Okay.
Yeah, get a little more of the spiritual, mystical side of things. Water you can breathe under. Weird, crazy monster. Crazy airship that transforms into weird monster. Wild waterfalls. Beautiful. This guy does sunsets and like galaxy star skies, unbelievably well. Best in the industry, and they do it very well here. Great boy character. Super likable, super independent young lady, immediately likable. Good stuff. I don't really want to show too much more.
Is phenomenal.
Yeah, I like your style.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you like Studio Ghibli,
I like that.
and you're like, I want to like revive that fire inside of me, that love of Miyazaki movies. The children, no, I think it's Children Who Chase Lost Voices, and I think the full name is Chase Lost Voices from Beneath or something like that, from Beyond. I forget. There's actually a slightly longer name. On Max, highly recommended to any Studio Ghibli enjoyer. Gooch. Also,
I'm gonna watch it. I like that art style.
I'll say, yeah, and Gooch's biggest fan managed to enjoy Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. So it's like, you know, if you do want to do a little propagandizing her to kind of help ease her into to be an anime enjoyer as well, this is a perfect movie to do that.
And to
I think she could
rewind
enjoy
that a little bit, Lord of Mysteries is a fucking great fucking show.
Fuck, yes. And so last episode, I double checked. It is dubbed. Episode 13. Gooch somehow tricked us into watching this before all the dubs were out. Now they're all out. So I've got. I can't
B-Man,
wait.
right? B-Man was.
Yeah, it was B-Man, but then Gooch stole all the credit before he found out what I was doing. So now we blame Gooch for it. Lord of Mysteries, yeah, it's finally fully dubbed.
Well, B-Man, I was the one that told B-Man to watch it because they were watching Turning Gucci Knees. I said, this is a must-watch. So
now,
well, I mean, look, you know, it's difficult to watch if you can't hear the language or whatever the fuck, you know. So that's why you want the dub, but then you want the whatever. All right,
we can't all speak Japanese like Hayden, but maybe one day. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Wait, Hayden, could you translate that? What did he just say?
I have no fucking idea.
Yokiro Taco Bell. That's what I heard. No, okay. Now this one, Gooch. Gooch also gets
not here.
Gooch gets a bit of credit for this one. Sanda. Yeah. You may notice it's a little boy, but then there's the other half of him looks a little interesting. Why is that? Oh, just because he's Santa Claus. So, Santa Claus is like a real thing, but then he also has been like essentially banned from this world. And so there's like an assassin that shows up to basically get him to like transform into Santa. So it just starts with normal schoolboy, and then he ends up transforming into super powered Santa.
It's funny because the Japanese would actually say Santa. They would say it very close to Santa. So, yeah.
Oh well, yeah, no, it's called Santa, but spelled like I assume the Japanese would. Yeah, so
that's it's spelled in the Japanese pronunciation.
Yeah, it's literally the anime is just called Santa, essentially. Yes, and done by the Dan studio. So,
which is fucking great.
Not something I would recommend to an average person, but if you are someone who appreciates Dan and something where a kid transforms into Santa sounds interesting to you.
Love that show.
So similar like Dan, the art style can be kind of simple. Like Sakamoto Days is what I'm doing, where a lot of times the art is pretty simple, but then when it goes hard as fuck.
So
Like
is there banana Is there banana
let's-
thievery in
It's
Sanda?
Banana thievery.
there is some weirdness, but no, his genitals don't get stolen in the first
Okay.
episode. No, thankfully. But yeah, this weirdo is basically just trying to kill him to get him to turn into Santa. Basically trying to carry out like a ritual. So it's a lot of the first episode is just him turning into Santa. Oh wait, here we go. This is a little more him powered up. And
I love that artwork.
Yeah, as I say,
that reminds me of like kind of like Sean Gordon Murphy, kind of like that kind of style almost.
yeah, the rougher, more like a sketch style.
Yeah.
This show, and having not seen it, this looks like it embodies the essence of what anime is. Taking a concept like Santa and just taking it over the top, turning him into some super powered hero. It's something everybody's familiar with.
That's why I love Dandadan, because it's so fucking ridiculous. It's just
Anime is weird and extra, and you just get one good little premise, and that's what like One Punch Man. It's what if you become a superhero, but you get so strong you kill everything with one punch, and you're bored and dead inside now. And I love every bit of it. Or Chainsaw Man. What if you die and end up having to make a deal with like a devil and stuff like that? Which a lot of these are
without the
demons and devils.
insanity. Then there's no fun. It's not fun.
And speaking of One Punch Man, season 3, yay! It starts, but it's going to be subtitled, and we have no idea when the dub comes out. And here's the crazy thing: I did some testing. Turns out, One Punch Man season 1 came out in that's season 2 in 2015, October 5th. It's literally been 10 years and 6 fucking days. And then season 2 was 6 years ago. Gooch, normally people complain super hard about this stuff when it takes too long. I haven't seen any complaints. Everyone is just so hyped for One Punch Man, they aren't even bothering to complain about how long it took.
Oh, there's been people complaining. I remember.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah.
we like
After
to
season
complain.
1, everyone was just like, "Is the creator dead?" Is like, like there's all those questions. Like High School of the Dead is. I love that anime. It's only 1 season, but the creator died. So like that's
fuck.
So
yeah.
that
Also,
was
the
it.
animation studio refused to make up their own stuff.
Exactly. So everyone was questioning what's going on. It's no different than Hunter x Hunter. Like when that ended, everyone's like, "Well, you can't end it like that. Like, are we going to continue?" And the guy, the creator, I forget his name, but he was like literally exhausted, like to the point where he just couldn't do it anymore.
The mangaka worked themselves.
So everyone thought, "Oh no, we got this great series. We're never going to see anything more. Is it going to continue?" And then the manga kept going on, and we're like, "So when's season 2 coming out? You got the manga's coming out. When's season 2?" So we're waiting, and then season 2 comes out, and then everyone loved that, and then you're like, "When's season 3 coming out?" And we've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and
So
finally,
this is like a George R.R. Martin scenario.
Well,
I'm assuming they're waiting for the series to actually finish to
I think it's
continue
just-
on with it.
I think it's just the animation and like because you're starting to see that with Solo Leveling. Like they've come out and said,
Honestly,
like, "Hey,
and we complain about the frame rates when they put an insane amount of work into it.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while if we want it up to
Yeah.
our standards, and we're still
Yeah.
going to complain about it no matter what. So
Well,
I say, let it cook.
I think one of the deals with One Punch Man was that the studio was working on multiple projects, and it wasn't a huge studio.
Yeah.
So they were doing all of these things. And keep in mind, One Punch Man didn't even start to get noticed by people or talked about until 2020, whenever you had the normies parading into the anime space. So One Punch Man was an off on the side kind of thing. The people who really liked it. Most other people had never heard of it. So that wasn't a priority for the studio. Now that we've had the anime rush, so to speak, that's happened, and all of these things have become more popular in the West and more popular even across the East and anime enjoyers, now they're kind of getting to some of that stuff that was kind of put on the back burner for a little while.
And also, these studios take on like other jobs and then ends up being successful. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll get right back to the next season after we finish this other season of anime." It just takes forever. Now, what are we going to be talking next week? Sakamoto Days. Finally, Tech Rad. I got back into the second half. I enjoyed the first half of the season. It's a little slice of lifey, a little slow, setting up some characters, but now it's just full blown like evil assassins versus assassin guild, bunch of different powerful assassins with different abilities fighting each other in awesome battles, which is like what I want. So now I'm like, it's just classic like some Jujutsu Kaisen or Bleach kind of like fights now, which is lovely. I'm very happy with this. So Sakamoto Days, quite enjoying it. I just binged like 5 episodes before this stream. And then same guy as Children Who Chase Lost Voices of a Distant Star. I read the manga, really good. This is actually his first anime he made, to the point where him and his wife actually voiced the characters, and it's a 25 minutes. We wouldn't have all these other amazing anime if it weren't for this. So I actually got it in DVD because it's not available anywhere. So I bought physical anime. It made me
Is it not on YouTube?
It probably is at this point.
I think I looked.
Whether or not legally,
Yeah,
it's probably there.
To get up to a full geek moment for a moment, like, what do you think is going to be the next Demon Slayer movie? You know, because Demon Slayer.
I told you, One Punch Man, but it's not going to be that big. Well, you're not going to get another one that big until you get another Demon Slayer. Like the biggest one before that was Demon Slayer, like Mugen Train arc. So you're probably going to need another Demon Slayer to beat that. But the next big one is Chainsaw Man, and out like in 10 days. All right. So, okay. Yeah. And then probably not for a while, but if you're talking next series that I think is going to be that big, Kagurabachi. Like very, very, very similar. There's so many that are really similar. Well, this one, Gooch, did you see this? Demons of the Shadow Realm by Full Metal Alchemist creator. New official anime trailer. You seen this, Gooch?
No. What is this?
Oh, okay. Well, here, I wouldn't mind watching it. Hopefully we don't get blocked. I'm going to throw it in private chat. If you could pull it up for me, Gooch, and share that bad boy.
Sure.
So, yeah. Full Metal Alchemist, that's one of people will absolutely love that.
Yes.
Demons of the Shadow Realm looks very Demon Slayer, which I think most of us enjoy a classic demon anime. So I'm very intrigued. And it's, I believe, April, going on Crunchyroll, coming soon. No, yeah, first in April 2026. 1 sec, get you pulled up, Gooch. All right, go and get that rolling when it's ready. And you can probably turn it down. It's presumably in Japanese. Oh, it's Square Enix as well, and Aniplex. So yeah, special children born with the control.
I like that.
Oh, Sword of the Stranger director. Oh, and
Bones.
Yeah, what the hell? This anime stacked.
Oh, shit.
We're going to pause it real quick. All right. Sorry, just hopefully so that it doesn't get pulled down. First thoughts, Gooch?
I am fully erect. I love this. Like, yeah. I'm liking that.
Original story. Original story is the Full Metal Alchemist creator, and then it's Aniplex and Bones apparently, and then the director is the Sword of the Stranger director. What the fuck? That is unbelievably stacked. All right, now let's get back to it again. I want more. Roll clip.
God damn you.
Okay, that was basically it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So April 2026. Gooch, please help keep an eye on that. I want to see that. Please.
I will be researching that, and that's around my birthday. So thank you very much. Happy birthday to me! Yay!
Yeah. So yeah, Square Enix, Aniplex, and Bones with the creator original story by the creator of Full Metal Alchemist and directed by Sword of the Stranger director. Fuck yeah! I didn't even realize that when I pulled that up. Let's go.
Well, Bones Studio does Gachiaka, so I mean, and
really nice.
Yeah,
they do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff.
I think they also did the Devil May Cry, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they did the Go For one.
I think it was.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now, all right. Who has? So this is our weird anime manga title ones. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. This one's not a long one. It's a weird one. So you think it'd be like a zombie story? Have any of you guys heard of this? It's actually highly rated. All right, so sadly it's not like available to stream anywhere. Anyone wants to send me it, watch it. The manga though is currently at my bookstore. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's actually something on Hayden. Your girlfriend would probably love this. It's very a silent voice style where it's a romance.
Yeah.
But then she ends up having a terminal disease.
Oh.
And then I think like jokes about how she wants to eat your pancreas. And then so it's not just about death though. It's also about celebrating life. So I'm actually, so it's called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. And like, it's got an 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb with 32,000. Wow. That's actually really fucking good for IMDb.
Really good.
Yep. And a lot of the reviews are, all of it's crying. You're gonna cry if you're a crier. You're going to cry, and then basically everyone's like, it's such a weird name, but it's so good. Yeah, universe story and the cruelties of life, but more importantly about the joys of life. So yeah, if this were available, I would probably be watching it. I'm considering buying the manga though. But yeah, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Now this is one I saw on Crunchyroll. A herbivorous dragon of 5,000 years gets unfairly villainized. Anyone interested?
I like the title. So a dragon that doesn't eat any meat is the bad guy just because he's a dragon.
Dragon racism, essentially.
Dragon racism.
All right, so this
so
guy
if I eat your pancreas, you're good with that?
Yeah, yes. As long as it's a sweet story about romance between two Japanese teenagers. Now, the most annoying feature of right-wing reply guys here on X is they tend to be totally off topic, just slagging whatever they're about, regardless of what my post was. Tomac wins. Let's see. I became a slave in another world, parentheses, sob. And to make matters worse, my master is a black-hearted elf queen, exclamation point, parentheses. But she's super, but she's hated, but she's super hot. Arrow, this is important, in parentheses. I'm pretty useless, so I'm getting barked at left, right, and center, but the orc I'm rooming with is full of good vibes, and the elf in the village is pretty cute too, so on the whole, I have to say that I'm actually quite enjoying myself here.
I love that title.
Let's fucking go! Gooch, have you heard of this one yet?
No.
What? Put that on your list next to that Damon one we were just talking about.
Yeah, I'm writing it all down now.
Oh my god!
I can repeat it once more if you like. But please. Yeah, it's okay. So you guys enjoying this segment because I love finding these ridiculous names.
Keep a slave in another world.
Slob in parentheses. All right, lovely. All right, and then I think we have one more. But first, we have something that needs to be addressed. Very important. Honestly, should be front page news.
I'm hungry.
Oh, you even hate crime Mo upside the head with the gifty too. Well played.
Got him.
Take it, Mo.
Oh, you got Nads. You got Nadia Zamboni. Yeah, you got Mo.
Yeah, I got Nads, Mo.
Good one. Sea-Brew. Didn't know you weren't a green, Sea-Brew.
Granola. You got granola too.
Not for now.
Right. Yes, all the greens. Shout out. Appreciate you here, chat. Greens and grays, mostly greens though.
I do have a question,
yes.
And it needs to be addressed. Where are we at with prison school?
Okay, here I'll go in.
Not started.
Yeah, like it's okay. So Sakamoto Days, finishing that up, and then whatever else did I see? I'll desktop. Yeah, I'm gonna just go and pull up my watch list. I go through it like every week, but honestly, it's kind of fun. I spend a lot of time on this watch list and my comic list, ordering things all perfectly and autistically. All right, so One Punch Man, obviously today, Sakamoto Days and Voices of a Distant Star. That's what we'll be talking next week. And then No Guns Live for my boy Jesus Davila. And then Lonely Castle in the Mirror. It's a movie, I believe, on Prime. And then Prison School, Gooch, which is going to be paired up with A Silent Voice, a romance with a deaf girl anime. So I'm going to get Prison School and Sweet Teenage Romance in the same week.
Dude,
so
I actually saw...
soon.
Okay, so, Prison School, yes, definite watch.
I know. You ABF and Gooch are why it's.
I need a live reaction for this. I'm gonna clip it. Yeah, I need it.
I
need it so
okay,
bad.
well, Gooch, I like to take if people have me do this. I like to take pictures and leave some comments. I'll make sure I take some pictures and leave some comments for you during my watch.
I was gonna say I actually saw a trailer for I don't remember what I was watching, but it was a trailer for A Silent Voice.
Yo, Doug.
And it actually made me want to watch it. And I was like, that's definitely not my kind of anime, but I do kind of want to watch that now. Because I think I saw some clip where some girl is trying to communicate with the deaf girl, and she like calls her a dumbass or whatever, like using her sign language. And the deaf girl looks at it and she's like, oh, what? No, wait. And then she shows her and tells her, like, that's dumbass. It's like, oh, this might actually be humorous and it might upset me and I might cry a little bit because
I know. You're like, oh, it's too. Oh, I'm sorry, my God GF. I can't watch it. It's too girly for me. But really, Hayden just doesn't want to cry.
Yeah, I don't like.
Which is, I know, dude. Oh man. Oh, Grave of the Fireflies. I watched several months ago for the first time.
Stuff, man, it hits me right in the heart.
Like, I had to pause it. I had to pause it to damn the tears.
Some of the Asian shit does really shit on Western civilization, and I like it's funny as hell.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent point. But I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skills.
Hey, that might be my kind of anime. I do like my cozy farm sim games, so
I thought you hated
be into that.
Well, as they say, not getting any work done hoeing like that.
No, the Ho talk, we'll get to Digimon soon, Tomak. Don't you worry. All right, now I actually have a little bit of business expensing to do. So I already had the Chainsaw Man hype because we see in the movie. And then what appeared at my door? Chainsaw Man Volume 19. Man, the art goes way off. I see why a lot of people don't like it, but finally it's back on. And the real Chainsaw Man, the actual like black Chainsaw Man with the 4 arms finally shows back up. And the first arc, it's the Gun Devil that they're going up against. In the second arc, none of you guys are near. I can spoil it for you. Death Devil.
No. Oh.
I can't fucking wait. Other than that, it's not the best arc. Gooch, unless you read the manga, you're not. It's gonna be like 15 years before you see the anime. You're not gonna remember what I said.
Oh, god damn it!
I've got it. I just haven't started yet.
Yeah, I have mine over here too. I got to start. I got so much to read.
It's very, very, very similar to the anime. I actually recommend if you've already seen the anime, don't get the manga. Just start where it ends off and just go from there because it's almost identical. It's a little too identical.
So now, for me, real quick, what would you recommend? Should I, since my girlfriend has the manga right here, should I start reading Chainsaw Man or should I
don't know. That's so tough because all the fight scenes are great in the anime. So I don't know. I never know the answer to it, man. It tears me apart inside. I never know the answer. Like I got like Kaiju number 8. So I'm like, do I do anime or manga first? There's no good answer. There's no. Not like
I will say though, at least whenever for anybody who doesn't watch anime or read manga, at least a lot of the time, whenever you're looking at Japanese manga and anime, you're looking at a very similar adaptation with the anime and with the manga. So you're gonna get the same story. They're not taking it and bastardizing it whenever they actually animate it and give you something to watch. So it's sometimes you'll still get the ones better, but
I don't like when it's too identical though.
Just start with Wicked City and then move.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, now the opposite of Wicked City, wholesome Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. Really good. I continue to love it. I'm working my way up to Twilight Princess. I can't wait.
Yeah,
got Phantom Hourglass, Minish Cap, and then number 5. Let's see if I can get this. Hold on. Let me get bigger. Let's get the light. Number 5. Sorry, it's like an oil spill, like foil. I like it. So I was like, this is interesting. And then I recognized the name from somewhere.
Oh, not tomorrow.
And it's my favorite at least one of my favorite animes, an Aniplex, Tekken Kincrete, Black and White. It's the same author as this. One of, if not my favorite animes. So it's the same author, and it looks pretty cool, interesting. There's so it's called number 5, but there's only 4 volumes. That kind of triggered me a little bit when I found that out. Like, just make another volume. Just like make it 5. You're number 5. Give me 5 volumes. Like, what is wrong with you? Just give me one.
Just make some shit up.
Do you hate me? And then Dead. Okay, so you know how I can summon things to my bookstore. So yesterday I realized, okay, I needed 2 more Dead Demons Destruction. I saw it on the list. I'm like, oh, I really want to read this sooner. Should I just buy them? I really wanted it. And then today I need a book 11 and 12. Today randomly book 9 and book 11 showed up, which, if I'm going off universal signs, 9/11, it kind of concerns me. Is there an emergency I need to worry about? But still, I need a book 11 and 12. They had book 11 on the 11th, so I randomly have this, and I'm so close. I need that, and then my Akira. I need the final volume of that, and I need final volume of that, and I'm like, the collector inside of me is just like, just order it off eBay right now. What do you do? Why are you waiting? I mean, you don't have time to read it for a while, so you can keep waiting. But like, you're one away. Just buy. It's only one more. So yeah, I'm fighting the urges.
There you go, Erwin. There's a 9/11 post for you.
Oh no! I don't want to know what just happened in private chat.
Yes, that's how you bring them into the fold. Just get it.
So Magnum, you were wondering what the next movie is. Nagnal's even thinking about going and seeing some anime in theater. And seriously, Nagnal, if you haven't seen anime in theater, it's next level. Gooch can definitely testify after some Infinity Castle.
Nothing better.
I highly recommend it. It's just, it doesn't always play at all the theaters. Thankfully, like, we have Regal. They play a lot of anime and Bollywood and all that stuff. So thankfully, we usually get it. Sadly, some of you might have to drive like an hour to see it. Now,
an hour away isn't even a brand name. It's just the mom and pop theater, and you never know what they're gonna have. It sucks.
Yeah, or you got to go to like the artsy, like leftist part of town or whatever. Or now, Hayden.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts. Ririn solo leveling crossover in the new Arise. Yeah.
Hey,
Arise
Gomak, 3, 2, 1.
We win.
How's Jinwoo gonna deal with her autism? That's my biggest concern.
Here's the
I
thing.
have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, let's keep this short though. But yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's going to, in my opinion, have to be a dungeon. It's one of the hell dungeons, right? That's got the demons in it, and
Most likely.
Yeah, not to spoil anything, but yeah, it's like a different dimension that he's in. And in the books, he fights for like 10 pages, but he's actually there for like a really long time.
Yeah.
So it's just like him do all his fighting in like the other dimension or whatever.
So if this other dimension he goes into is Freyren's world, where she's killing demons, I mean,
there are demons in the solo leveling world.
There are, and Freyren hates demons. So
yeah, that's my favorite part about her. If she had more like demon racism, I would love her probably a lot more.
She's as demon racist as it gets, man. What do you mean?
Okay, fine. I take it back. No,
she does have one line where she's like, she does have one line where she's like, she had just been talking to a demon, and she's like, you can't ever communicate with demons because demons are descended from the creatures that learn to cry for help in the darkness so that they can prey on humanity.
Yes, I like her. That is lovely. Yeah. That is by far my favorite part. And it is currently a mobile game, but they're releasing on Steam and they're doing like an update. So it isn't just a mobile port. It's its own thing as well.
Yeah, it'll be a mobile port-ish.
All right, Gooch.
Yes.
Are you going to be checking out my new video today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern? You don't have to, but just tell everyone you're going to.
Of course I am. I am. I love your video.
Yay!
You put a lot of work into this, and you're so freaking funny, man. You are.
I am
funny and creative.
No, and I mean this. You're very, very talented, and so yeah, people do need to watch your videos.
Absolutely,
it's pretty good. It ended up really funny. I tried to watch just a few minutes of it the other day, and I watched all 23 minutes of it. Quite happy with it. A lot more like gameplay than say my Expedition 33 one. A lot of us played Gears of War growing up, so you get a lot of those vibes. We chainsaw plenty of things, lots of high tea, lots of heads exploding. Good times. Definitely recommend it. We are going to raid into it. It premieres here in about an hour. Gooch,
Yes.
We've arrived at the end of our anime tabs. What you got going on, buddy?
Late night with Gooch and Gang tomorrow night with a special guest.
If you guys want to see, Gooch is going to sit down and Rossi is going to have his fingers like sitting there right there, and Gooch is going to sit down and not realize it, and he's going to goose him. If you guys want to see that happen tomorrow night, stay tuned.
Rossi is our
Rossi is on, and he's going to sexually harass the crap out of Gooch.
Yes.
As he should.
And he's been doing a great job on Late Night with Gooch on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights, and it's been a blast. So, he's doing really well.
That's good. I wanted to invite him on the channel. I was waiting for like Mando and Grogu to come out or something. So I'm glad that when that happens, he's gotten all the jitters out on your show.
Yes.
Jitters. Okay, sorry, that might have.
It's always a blast talking with you guys about anime. I love it.
I know, genuinely.
Yes,
thank you.
It is.
For real, thank you for coming.
I love it. So take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow there. Erwin. You guys have a great weekend.
One Punch Man.
Hayden,
have
a great weekend.
We have One Punch Man today, Gooch.
Oh, yes.
And we have Chainsaw Man in the theater here in a couple weeks.
Yes.
I love anime being mainstream. Fuck Leon.
Stay Gucci, everyone.
Later, brother.
All right, now here. Let's go and switch you guys around so that way. All right, perfect. Now you guys were we got 2 hundies got dropped, so I think that earns a wheel spin for sure. Or Hayden, you see anything in particular? Actually, yeah, you have one you can pick out. Oh, 16 candles, please. I'm putting over the top and 16 candles on there. I'm sorry, I don't care. I want to watch 16 candles. I am gonna cheat on the polls. I don't care. 16 candles. Over the top. And over the top is Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling, right?
Was 16 Candles supposed to be a movie?
I don't know if I've ever seen it over the top. What do you mean 16 Candles a movie? It's one of the classics, Magnum.
The fuck is 16 Candles?
Okay, yeah, Sylvester Stallone as a trucker joins the arm wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over the top
I remember
is
seeing
a movie,
that
but 16 Candles is not a fucking movie.
Magnum?
I don't even know what to say.
We might have to cut you off. What's his nuts? Hughes or what's his name? Yeah, John Hughes. And I love Breakfast Club. I watch all the John Hughes. I'm like, what the hell?
Pull that back up and put it on the screen.
And like, they're so incredibly good. This is the last one of his I want to watch that I need to watch.
Put that on the screen. On the left. Put that on the screen.
Wait, the picture?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay.
You want to see the cover?
Tell me why I need to watch this fucking movie.
No, we're not doing a poll for what you to watch, Magnum. We're doing a poll for what me to watch. What movie? Actually, I'm changing the poll. What movie should Magnum and I watch? Okay, now you actually do have to watch it.
Now I'm actually going to vote 16 Candles.
Please do. That's what I want to watch. Yes.
I'm going to make Magnum watch 16 Candles. Yeah.
I think
Out of
my
spite.
dick is going to fall off my... Yeah.
Well, no, see, that's what I used to think. It's like, oh, I don't care. Some Molly Ringwald and a double. I was wondering if we do 3 or 4, but that's a double right there. I have seen Kill Bill 1 and 2. Have not seen Over the Top, 16 Candles, but it's been so long since I've seen Kill Bill.
Kill Bill is overrated.
All right. Well, then you can vote for 16 Candles, man. All right, and let's go.
I am just because he didn't know it was a movie.
Fuck these movies, man.
I only know this reference in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Who the fuck picked these movies, man?
What?
Come on.
The wheel, the random chance shows them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Hey, let's see if I can get this bigger. Okay, let's see. Any of these, let's get Chet out of here. Remind me to bring him back up. We got any of these sounding good? Shadow, Girl Next Door, Adam Project.
Oh man, okay. I'm partial to Book of Eli. It's one of my favorite movies.
Ooh, okay. I've been wanting to watch it.
That's a good
Perfect.
movie.
Have you ever?
That's
seen
one. No, I've wanted to for so long.
Oh my god, yes, so 100% that top of the fucking list. Like I love that movie.
Sweet,
dude.
So Kroll for Tomac, Book of Eli for Hayden.
Movie? What's his name again?
I don't want to talk about it. Erwin hadn't seen it. I don't want to talk about it at all.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, actually, yeah, sounds good. And Magnum, I've got some news for you.
What?
Let's just go and end the poll. You're watching 16. You're watching 16 Candles, Magnum.
Under spite.
That's the rules. That's the rules. I mean, I wasn't going to, but you insisted that you have to watch 16 Candles. So
What is this gay ass movie?
So yeah, I know. Well, that was my thought. It's like I don't like the teenagers, and I don't really care. Oh, it's their birthday. I don't really care. But John Hughes is so unbelievably fucking talented. Oh my god. So I can't wait as a writer and director.
Why
yeah.
is it even in the thing?
Because it's a classic. It's
Yeah, Magnum. I had Deathstalker in there, a few underneath it.
How many
Magnum,
whores? How many
Magnum,
whores are in the movie? And how many
Magnum-
women?
You might want to scroll down to the first response. Tell us what show this is.
All right, so what kind of physique is this? Hayden, is this too much? Just right? Not enough?
Depending on the character, I'll go just right.
Okay, now what if we change the angle and we look at this bottom right? Is this a bit too much?
That may be a bit excessive, but it is the Japanese, so I will allow it.
It's called top heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tomahawk, this works for you. You like top heavy then, or
Good enough.
okay, good enough.
I mean, was he gonna say no? Like, was he gonna say no?
I'm all for defined physics and whatnot. Like just like a little bit small. Okay? Otherwise, it's too unrealistic to where you get like an uncanny booby, like uncanny valley, kind of like uncanny, where it's not even like realistic at all.
I prefer like
It becomes too cartoonish.
Tease. Like, no, come out.
All right, so as Tomahawk wanted to make sure we knew, this is Haruka Gracia from Basquatch. Have you seen this yet, Tomahawk?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, see, excellent flotation devices, but
could save a life.
So, shout out for the support today. You've all earned your Sydney Sweeney Barbarella, which is also on the wheel. Magnum, am I allowed to have Barbarella on the wheel?
Yes.
Okay, cool. But not 16. I can have Barbarella, but not 16 Candles.
To be fair, his question with 16 Candles was, how many whores are in it? So
it's not anime, Magnum. All right,
Enough is the answer.
So Hayden hasn't had a chance to play, so I'm not sure anyone got stuck in this yet, have they? Anyone in chat get the pleasure of sitting in the game server's full current queue position? 386,000.
I will say this. As we all know, ABF, he is currently on vacation. But before we did go live, I did get a pop-up of ABF is playing Battlefield. So maybe he was setting it up so that whenever he gets home next week,
well, he's planning
to be in.
He's doing a couple of streams, so he may have a bit of a setup.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, with him being the Battlefield enjoyer he is, like he was actually like, oh no, like I'm happy I'm going on vacation, but it's when Battlefield drops, so he gets to go to Hawaii and play Battlefield. That's not this week.
He told Jess one day, he was like, well, I mean, I've got a couple of things to do, but you can just go like, I don't know, sit on the beach and read or something.
while I sit in queue, babe.
How about just
while he's seething?
All right, here's the thing. So did any of you guys try to order from Ripa his first comic or two?
No.
I have his first comic right over there.
Did you try to order it like right when it was available, Hayden?
Yes.
I also experienced the hamster wheels. It didn't work.
I believe it took me 8 or 9 hours trying to get the website to load before I was finally able to process my order.
Yeah. So here's the problem. The servers can handle the number of people. The problem is they can't handle the number of people all at the exact same fucking time. It bottlenecks the shit out of it. So what Ripa eventually did was he added a queue system and it solved all of the problems.
Right.
So they added a queue system, which is good. They needed to add a queue system. They have the disaster launches every time. It tells you 300,000 like Jeremiah points out, but oftentimes you're not actually waiting for like 300,000
The key to ordering shit is doing it when you're drunk. And therefore, you never give a fuck about whatever the fuck is happening.
Excellent point. Yes. So Battlefield 6, they always have the disastrous launches, and they desperately did need this system. The problem, though, was some people, they would get through the 300,000, and they're like, all right, time to go in and play. Error. You're at the back of the line again.
That's the problem with a queue.
Because you made the mistake of laundering through Origin.
Well, what it'll do is
go ahead, Aiden.
So sometimes whenever you're in the queue for that long, it'll time out that you're trying to get in, but it'll keep thinking about your place in the queue. But because of the timeout, then you're not able to connect, and that's when you get the error and it throws you back into the queue. And that's unfortunate.
And there were other errors, couldn't play. Here's one that I don't know how accurate this is, but if true, Battlefield 6 launches with a bang. EA's own native launcher has a massive bug where it won't recognize purchased copies. That was another one. People bought it and it was telling them they didn't own it. People start refunding the game on EA just to go and buy it on Steam instead. Steam version just works flawlessly. He can't stop winning, can he? It's the essential does nothing, wins. Gabe Newell continues to do nothing.
Thank you, Lord Gabe.
And wins. And I think we're all here for it, right? Like,
oh yeah,
I'm fine with Gabe having a monopoly if he keeps running it as correctly as he has been. So, yeah, big win for that. And yeah, I think we all knew there was going to be some issues, but despite all the issues, damn near 750,000. And like now we're actually hitting the weekend. Presumably if it were to hit a new high, it's going to be today or tomorrow.
It just barely beat Silksong.
Oh, really? What was Silksong at?
I think Silksong was somewhere in the 600 range.
That is wildly impressive. for honestly, for both. Like Battlefield, I mean, it kind of killed itself off, and it's coming back with a bang. Despite all the problems still, it's sitting at an 82% very positive on Steam.
Oh, have you seen the trailer for the single-player campaign in Battlefield?
Yes, there were some complaints about it, weren't there?
Nick and I, Plot Strikes Back and I were both very excited about it when we saw it.
Okay. IGN gave it a 5 out of 10, and everyone roasted them for it, showing all the terrible games they gave 8 and 9s to.
Good.
I saw them? Yes. Beautiful. I have mine as well. Yes. All right. So, Tomac, Hayden, this is what you guys were born for. The Digimon section.
Oh,
Digimon
yes, this one.
Grow up so fast. Boss, I want to eat meat. I'll feed you, man. Calm down. Hey, boss. I want to eat meat. So,
very Digimon.
Yeah, that checks.
A lot of people, such as Kyle, well, wait, what's going on in Digimon, are discovering not all Digimon are little T-Rexes.
No.
Hayden, defend your beloved franchise.
Okay, so there's been this thing for many, many years of people who weren't familiar with Digimon that they always said, it's Pokemon with guns. It's just you just get a dog and you strap a gun to its back. No,
sometimes
not all Digimon are animals.
Yeah. Hey, guns and underboob. Thank you. Yes.
Yes. So there's actually lots of Digimon that take more of a human form, and some of them turn out to be extremely attractive women with guns. And you know, one of them, like you've got, so that one that you just showed, that was Beelstarmon. So that is the opposite sexed version of Beelzemon. Beelzemon is a guy who rides a motorcycle. So you've got
2 shotguns.
Yeah, he's got 2 shotguns. So you've got the girl with the revolvers, and then the guy that rides a motorcycle and has his 2 shotguns. Beelzemon.
So under
he's great in Tamers.
Yeah, in Tamers.
Underboob Pokemon.
There's there's so many things. That's Beelzemon.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So people on the internet seem to be just learning that no, the fact that they are digital monsters does not mean that they are furry or lizards or no. These are digital beings that are monsters because they aren't human.
Yes, love is love. Get off our backs.
Yeah,
I can
just say it.
You're just jealous. All right, now moving
Hayden,
on.
you've been around long enough. It's how many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, exactly.
So, is that all of the sexy ones?
No, that's more Lilithmon.
Yep, that's Lilithmon.
Yes.
From Crossword specifically.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say it. I'd much rather fuck her than Vaporeon. I said it. Now,
Or Pikachu?
Moving on before anyone notices what I just said. Japanese girl and American game versus American girl and Japanese game. Yes,
Yeah,
I always
Correct.
be the American, the Japanese think you are. I always love that meme. So
Dude,
Yote not doing very well.
Yote is fucking, that pisses me off so much, man, because that previous game was so good. It's just like, fuck you, man.
I'm still mad that they didn't give us the most recent game over here in the West. Venus Vacation. They region locked that, so we're not allowed to have it. It's bullshit.
That's what you have to
Dead
buy
or-
that
Dead or
CGL
Alive.
site.
Yeah, it's Dead or Alive Venus
Okay.
Vacation, which Dead or Alive, that's where Tina's from. They didn't give us
lovely.
Venus Vacation in the West. It's bullshit.
So Philip Chan decided to make a similar kind of comparison meme, and it has almost 20 million impressions.
A penis Chan.
From Phil. If Ghost of Yote made Atsu look like this, the game would have sold 1 million copies by now. Designed with gamers in mind, designed with activists in mind.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
19.4 million impressions and hundreds of death threats.
Yeah. Yeah. People are
Those are
very
rookie numbers.
angry.
All right, so here's my thought. So the left though is honestly, like I was saying with that last one we judged, maybe a little
too much.
more boobalicious than I would prefer. Face good, but here's the thing: would you prefer character on the left? We'll go with you, Hayden. How about character on the left or Jin Sakai that everyone actually wanted?
I want Jin Sakai.
Magnum, I can't help but think you also would prefer Jin Sakai over the boobalicious lady.
Dude, honestly, this means nothing to me because the previous game was dope, and I want.
That's who
more
Jin
of the
Sakai is.
previous
He's
game.
asking if you want that character back in his story or if you want the Booba lady that was just on the screen. Which one would you prefer? The original character or Booba lady?
Fuck you, man.
Jin Sakai, 100%.
Booba lady.
Good answer. Oh, okay. Well, then we may end up tied. Tomak, character on left, or give us the actual character everyone wanted.
Get back Jen.
Okay, there we go.
No.
Okay, Magnum, defend your go and defend your decision. Why would you prefer Booba?
Oh, she's from the previous game. No, fuck that shit, man. She's not the fucking dude. She's not.
That's
the dude.
what we say. Okay,
I'm
retard,
not sure.
listen to me.
No.
Play the game. I played the game.
No, we're moving
I
on.
played the game. I beat the game. That's
Moving
not
on.
the fucking dude.
We're moving on. All right, so Phil's in some hot water. Me, when I know that a meme I posted made a ton of NPC losers crash out. Yeah, he's handling it very well. Lots of death threats. They are not happy with him
Just
right now.
look at a clip again.
So Tomak, we have another segment for you. So I tried to pull up one of these games you gifted me, but for some reason I had to log in, but it's Merry Bunny Garden. It's just a game about bunnies. Right, Tomak? Why did I need to be logged into Steam to look at this?
Because they're so drunk.
Yeah, Tomak, for chat who might not be degenerate enough to know about this game, would you tell them the premise of Merry Bunny Garden?
You try and get home after your work shift of probably been drinking for the past 6 hours at a bar, and you're a bunny girl.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a derp, like moving physics games, but with drunk bunny girls, essentially.
Yes.
Thank you. It's on the list.
So
Towards the bottom.
I have heard of a
Appreciate you.
different bunny
That's
garden.
fucking awesome.
Okay, I think is there another one?
There's one that's a visual novel dating simulator.
Do you like horny bunnies? That's a PS2 game.
What? No,
No,
I'm
that's
talking
probably an
about one
even
that's-
set. Oh my god, Tomak.
PS1, homie. That's
Do you
PS1.
like horny bunnies? Is that what
Yep.
you said it was?
This is covered on X-Play.
Hayden, sorry, what were you saying?
Okay, so there's one that recently came out that I saw a bunch of VTubers playing, and it's a dating sim visual novel where you go into this place called the Bunny Garden, and there's 3 different girls that will serve you. It's a host club, is what it is. So it's like a maid cafe type of thing.
Yeah.
And then you like have like your actions that you can pick to like flirt with them, give them a gift or something, and you try to increase their affection, and over time you eventually end up like taking them away from the club and going on a date with them. But it's just a visual novel dating sim.
And then
It's the one that I
it
know
gives
of.
you a link to Pornhub, and then blah blah blah. And then
I don't know about that.
All right, now Tomok, Entropy. This is one you DM me about. Going to be at 2026. A tactical turn-based RPG inspired by classic JRPGs. It's got that like retro bit kind of vibe that a lot of the games you send me have. Almost like a little RuneScape-y even. But it's got the old school vibe. It looks interesting. Why'd you send it to me? What piqued your interest so much, Mark?
Because they just look kind of cool. Never mind that one of the games I'm looking forward to looks like a PS1 game. And that's
half the games you send me look like PS1 games, yes.
Yeah.
But they are also indie, and it's good to support indie developers.
PS1 games are so much better than this bullshit we're seeing
Agreed.
today, man. Jesus.
And let's see. Now this one. Okay, let's do another indie one. Also sent me House of Necrosis. So, okay, hear me out. So Tomok,
House of Necrosis.
I don't exactly love original Resident Evil games or horror games in general. Hear me out though. Hear me out. Here's my premise. You do an old school Resident Evil roguelite. So you have a room set up like this, and then you shoot the zombies that come out, collect the things, get the treasure, the reward or whatever. And then each one of these doors, like a roguelite, you can go through to get a different reward. Some of them will be locked behind like a blue skeleton key or something like that. Tomok, thoughts on a Resident Evil roguelite?
Yeah, this is great. And it's technically more of a dungeon crawler than a straight up roguelike, since it generates the level and not just a room.
Yeah, so basically do this, but make it my classic like roguelite kind of a thing.
Yeah, it is a roguelite.
Oh,
it is a roguelite.
Tell me how terrified you were compared to the original shit compared to
Resident Evil?
Yeah, the original Resident Evil compared to now. Like how terrified were you back in 1990, whatever the fuck?
Resident Evil 2 gave me nightmares as a kid. Now I look at it and I'm just like, my eyes are too old to even understand what is happening in those places right now.
And compare that to now, and it's like, this is not even close. It's not even close.
But it's not that they were scary. It's more that I was a little kid, I would argue. Tomok. Oh no, we lost our Hayden.
Yeah, that's the game Hayden wants.
Yes, it's Black Desert creators.
It's Crimson Desert.
Crimson, great. Called Crimson Desert, and this is them showing off the different mounts. I see dragon as a mount, and then the mech looks really cool. It's very like steampunk, very like Fallout kind of a like retro steampunk vibe. And then I think there's some horses, wolves with a bear. Okay, so I feel like Hayden's probably in the same boat as me. I imagine a lot of people who have been addicted to MMOs. I desperately want an MMO that I love and has all the things I want that I could just get fully addicted to. But I also desperately don't want an amazing MMO that I get fully addicted to. I want to be able to continue having a life outside of an MMO. My buddy is currently addicted to an MMO. I don't want to be addicted to an MMO, but I also desperately want a really good MMO I can get
Can you define MMO real quick?
Massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
Okay.
So yeah, and then this is Korean?
Black Desert was, but I think Crimson Desert is supposed to be a single player game.
Well, I mean the developers are Korean.
It's Korean.
Oh, there's Aiden.
Yes, I'm back. And yes, I do want a good MMO to get lost in. But so Crimson Desert is from the same developers that made the game Black Desert, which was an MMO that I did spend hundreds of hours in. And I'm more of a single player gamer anyway. So I'm very excited for Crimson Desert because it is a single player game. And it looks so fucking good. And yeah, the mounts as they were showing those, like we've known that there was going to be dragon riding in the game for a while, but I didn't know they were going to stick mechs into a high.
It's not just a mount. You can shoot fireballs and stuff with it too.
It looks fucking awesome.
And honestly, it being single player, that's actually kind of amazing because I get all of those MMO vibes without having to put 3,000 hours into it.
Yes. You won't have to. You will be able to sit down on your own time and explore this world.
I don't have to show up for a guild raid, or else I get kicked from the guild.
Yep. You know what?
So-
No 3 a.m. raids when you have work in the morning this time.
So all of us should play this then together.
It looks fucking phenomenal, and everything I've heard about it, like some people have been able to actually play the demos, and they have loved it. They've said the combat is super fluid, feels really good. Like it's the story apparently is really good too. We've only gotten a little taste of what the story is, but yeah, looks
So it's
really
like
good.
a decent version of Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah. Similar. It'd be like another Skyrim, but it's not that like type of game as much because it's not like first person. But yeah, it's going to be something similar to
Witcher?
the Skyrim Witcher. Yeah.
Is it third person?
Yes, it's third person.
Yeah, I prefer third person. I want to see I want to see myself. I don't want to
swinging
I
that
want to see
big
my
ass
booty.
axe rather than
I want
to see my I want to see my big ass swinging. Yes. Now, I know ABF got addicted to this. I finally dabbled in some Mega Bonk. It's essentially just 3D vampire survivors with a bunch of like different levels to it, like verticality, to the point where like the enemies will just like walk over the trees all jank like. I kind of love it. I get why he's hooked on it. I'm a big vampire survivors like enjoyer. And yeah, this one holds up. I'm kind of glad this one popped off.
That's one that I'm definitely going to be picking up.
It's like, what is it? Currently game number 4 on Steam.
Possibly. I think I might do a video on it because it's surprisingly popular, but I haven't really seen any YouTube videos on it. So I think I might knock out a Mega Bonk video real quick.
I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah, I was just leveling up a bit so I could get the Mega Chad. Yeah, I think they call it Mega Chad instead of Mega Chad character. And as soon as I get him, then I'm gonna. I'm
for anybody that doesn't know, the dev of this game is a total troll. He has so much fun online. It's hilarious.
I laughed at so many of the item descriptions. They're ridiculous. Now, Tromox sent this one my way. Into the Grid. No, wait. This one wasn't Tromox. This was what Rhino. Did Rhino tell me about this one? Yeah, I think Rhino put this in chat. Right, Tromox? You didn't send this, right?
I don't think I sent you this.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is, because I told him I liked Slay the Spire. So if you guys like deck building meets roguelite, Slay the Spire is the classic. Now, this is become a master hacker in this cyberpunk roguelike deck builder. Interested? Explore the dangers of cyberspace and fight off evil corporations. So you have like 1v1s with the card-based battle system, but then you also get the like Hyperlight Drifter, or I forget. No, that's the. Yeah, what's these like? One of these like isometric games
is what this reminds me of.
Yeah, so it turns into that as well, and then you also get like the deck building, and yeah, it looks interesting. I like me some cyberpunk. I like me some roguelike deck builder. So, Into the Grid gonna be it's supposed to be next month, November.
Nice.
Now, all sorts of Expedition 33 news. So we're getting updates, which I can't fucking wait for, with extra content.
They're getting shit on according to these games or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So Expedition 33 movie we got coming our way. And
don't do it. Sorry.
Bad director or what?
I know. I honestly, a TV show would be a lot better than a movie. You can't tell this story in a movie. It'd have to be like 3 movies.
They won't be able to capture the sound, the visuals, the environments, the soul. They will not be able to capture that in a movie. You cannot do it. There's no way.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough. Even if they do their best, it's going to be I liked it, but it wasn't Expedition 33. Yeah. And the next game also won't be Expedition 33. It's going to presumably be in the Claire Obscureverse, and we have a lot of very good ideas. They've begun working on the next game. I can't.
Here's the thing. We don't know that it's even going to be in that universe. This is just going to be that studio's second game that they're working
but they have discussed how Claire Obscure
there could be
is
a sequel.
So, and the fact that they would say that, but then they're not doing something in that Claire's, their third game they're going to stick in Claire Obscure. No, it wouldn't make sense.
I would be okay with them
do it else,
like flexing some of their other ideas, make us wait a little.
But then it'd be a decade before we got a follow up in that same universe.
Maybe not.
Yeah. The likelihood that the second one is going to suck balls.
Not high right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the first game was it's game of the year. So
Yeah,
talking
without
about
doubt.
making the next one.
How
like-
many other studios have made Game of the Year and then the next one?
Well,
sucked
those were
balls?
all big studios. This is an indie studio.
And
So
they
presumably
also
they're not being
For now-
influenced by others.
Hayden.
For now,
she's-
they're
oh
indie
well,
right now.
No, Magna. Okay, stop laughing like a retard. You're already wrong. They just came out and said that they're keeping everything small and they're keeping a small studio specifically so it doesn't grow out of control. So yeah, they've already said that they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Now, studios that are out of control and not giving people what they want, Arc Raiders. Has anyone been looking forward to this game?
Nah,
I
mean,
never did, but a lot of people have talked about it.
I'm waiting to see if it's gonna flop or not. That's really about all I care about it.
The only thing I've seen on this that the Arc Raider is blocked in various game chats.
So, Summer Game Fest trailer. Hayden, did you catch this one on like an ABF stream?
I
chance?
believe I did, and it is just immensely forgettable. Like
The
there's
protagonist of the trailer is a black woman with poofy hair,
Yep.
and it basically reminds me of like Star Wars Outlaws meets the God, what's the bald black chick like ABF's profile pic? No, not Interstellar. What is it called? Yeah.
Prophet.
Yeah, Heretic Prophet.
Heretic,
whatever. Yeah.
Yes. So it looks like that meets Star Wars Outlaws. And a lot of people were really excited. They thought they were going to get a shadow drop. Instead, they just announced this trailer. And people are really not happy with this game. So by the time it does finally come out, they're going to have lost so much of the fan goodwill. And then I just kind of want to go through a couple.
Well, I can't remember if
these.
SBI was involved in that game or if it's one of the other consultation
I
companies.
wouldn't be shocked. Someone that looks like
Somebody
Kim Blair
was.
definitely consulted. Strong black female. My hype just popped like a balloon. If they're woken this up, I'm out. Another strong black lesbian protagonist. Let's normalize not announcing a game 4 years before release. Why a black woman though? So yeah, the fatigue is real. Stop.
Straight up betrayal. I saw that one.
Yep.
Yeah, stop.
That EA?
Just stop this. I don't know. Let's see.
Because didn't Saudi Arabia just buy the fuck out of EA?
Yes.
But that doesn't go into effect until next year.
Let's see. It's Embark Studios. It's made up of a bunch of EA and DICE people. Let's see. Publisher.
Yeah, so they're probably self-funded effectively.
Developed and published. So they're the developers and the publishers.
So it is an
it's
EA
not
game.
Isn't
Oh,
No,
Jared-
no,
isn't
it's
Jared
former
Kushner?
EA people, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're publishing it themselves.
Gotcha.
Isn't
Uh,
Jared
Embark
Kushner involved
Studios.
in that deal?
Yeah, Kushner and the Saudis and some other big.
Wouldn't it be
financial-
funny if like Jared Kushner came out with a fucking Trump video game?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna Trump Trump meme coin. We're gonna get some Trump meme coins, that's for sure. But sadly,
Like
no
if you
Trump-
wanted a Trump in a game, it had to be a Trump analog.
Yeah, we'd have to like wait for XAI to be able to do it for us. Now, this is one I think. Toma, did you send this one to me? I forget.
Yes, parkour.
Okay, no, don't say anything. Hayden, this is called Barkcore. What do you think this game is about?
I hope you are a parkouring dog. Please be a parkouring dog.
Not only do you run on walls, you also have grappling hooks.
Let's
yes, Hayden.
go.
Okay.
Like Assassin's Creed back in the day, but with a dog.
Hayden, you'll be happy to know the demo is out.
Oh,
I also
on,
sent this to
BRB.
Tobias.
Yes. Spelled Barkcore. B-A-R-K and then O-U-R.
on it.
Step into the paws of Agent Thunder. Sneak, sprint, and bark your way through the Gothic castle in this action-packed spy adventure. We're talking about anime. You get like an interesting premise, and then they run wild with it. This is an interesting premise that they ran wild with, and I support that. Even if it's not my thing, I support that creativity. Now, speaking of dogs, I think this is our last tab. We have to. I somehow managed to not talk about it. I feel like this is the oh, wow. That's really funny that you mentioned that, NPC, because finally we got to talk about it. Hayden, I feel like you're probably the most interested in this one because you watch some Twitch people and some Twitch drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hassan. When Kaya blinks too loud during the stream, Hassan electrocutes. Why would Israel do this? So I don't think he's going to be held accountable for this at all. He just lied about the collar, but he is getting called out so hard. He's going to be hounded by this forever. His replies are just going to be this forever. Hayden, what's your thoughts on Hassan electrocuting his dog?
I think he 100% did it.
He did.
Think,
He's
well, no,
literally,
no.
he's like, oh, you're being a big baby. He literally shocks it and calls it a baby for yelping.
But okay, but then the discourse online has been he came out on the next stream and he goes, "What? Okay, fine. You know what? Look, I'll show you." And he takes the collar off of the dog and he shows it and he goes, "See," and all it does is vibrate, but you can clearly see where he has put black tape over the shock prongs. Like
you can remove them, and then he covered it up with black tape where it goes, so you can see it also to hide what it's from, but you can't hide from all the autists on Reddit and 4chan. They all immediately
because like
pulled up
that charge port's in the wrong spot.
Yeah, charging port's supposed to be on the side, not on the bottom, and whatever. So yeah, but he's gonna get away with it.
Klein even did a video where he was like, "Look, I got it. Let me show you that you can take the prongs off." So he unscrews the prong covers that actually put the shock in, and what's left on there are the two little metal prongs that it screws onto. And these fucking retards are like, "See, he proved that you can't take it off." And it's like, what do you think the tape was on there for? It was to cover up those tiny little metal nubs. You guys, come on. But yeah, no, the internet is very angry at him. Apparently PETA came out half-ass running defense for Hassan.
Communist.
Like,
okay.
Shock
I was wondering why you didn't see anything on
but-
PETA yet.
Well, PETA said, well, shock collars are bad and abusive, and we hope that that's not what Hassan was using because he told us he wasn't. That's like, what? Okay, so you come out against shock collars, but then you still kind of run defense for Hassan. Like it's a mess right now, and it's really funny watching some of the crazy leftist people. They're now trying to run defense for Hassan again, whereas a couple other ones are like very angry at him, and I shouldn't.
All right, so
baby.
Here's his most recent post. It's for his stream today. This is from less than an hour ago, like 30 minutes ago. All caps. Palestinians return. China tanks U.S. stonks. Government shutdown continues. Tennessee factory explosion. Hassan Abiy had Quentin Tarantino in the building. Talk about his kidnapping by Israel and his anti-Zionist journey. Mussolini, son of the century. Watch. Oh my God. Why would anyone watch this fucking garbage? And then former Antifa member speaks out. So now he's trying to like meme with it.
Yep.
So he's literally now Kaya doesn't committed 9/11. So he's trying to lean into the memes. So let's see what
and he's
the
allowed
replies
to
are.
stay on. He's allowed to stay there.
Yeah, because they all love him. And then the first reply is, "Oh, this edit goes so hard." No, not at all. But then give us a close up of the collar, the same one. If it's vibrant, yeah. So it's them going full autism. Let's see. Shouting is a debuff. Hold on, let's see. He knew Kaya was shocked. I don't think you're technically allowed to joke about 9/11. The memes are too much. The 9/11 joke is going to go over well. Breathes too loud. Thundaga. Shocking. Nah, what are these memes, bro? Let's see. So Kaya did 9/11 and you're harboring a future. Pogger is my main meme. Oh, my meme made it lmao. So this is the one who made one of the memes.
Okay.
Actually,
what are those
nothing
flags?
in the bio. Well, yeah, it's what, like God? No, Wales. Wales is the dragon, right?
Wales
and Palestine. Yes.
Palestine.
Nothing. Managed to not put anything in the bio though. Well done.
But what
Stop
it is
using your
like,
dog.
These people are trying to do the thing that the right wing is really good at doing, right? Like, so whenever they tried to make fun of JD Vance leaned into the meme. And then we all leaned into the meme, and it was
like,
just funny.
Take away that weapon.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. I don't think it's going to work.
And guess what? Trump just made them all legal. Antifa is done for.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. So animal abuse, making fun of 9/11. You're just an American dream, aren't you? So yeah, essentially, not only did he double down, he talked shit about 9/11 again to basically quintuple down.
Shocking.
These people never change. It's the Jimmy Kimmel who's now he manages to get back on. Oh, free speech, martyr, and he's like, Antifa's imaginary.
And he's like, oh, thank you so much for bringing me back on. Like, dude,
They never face consequences, and it's going to continue until they finally face consequences. And we could be going into some dark times before they ever face consequences. So here in 17 minutes, yes, here in 16 to 17 minutes, Gears of War Reloaded over on my Spike Bat channel. If there's any lovely mods, I may have to grab it myself in a moment.
I can grab it. You go ahead.
All right, so we got that coming up. 23 minutes of some top tier editing. It's got a 5-minute countdown on it. So it starts here in 15 minutes, but then there will be a 5-minute countdown. We're about to do our outros. We will raid into it too, so you don't even have to do anything. Tomak, what are you going to be streaming this week?
I'm going to be checking out after the stream under a star-long cold, since I'm still working on God Eater, but I need to stream at some point this week. And this was on sale during the summer sale, or the autumn sale. And I just thought this looked interesting.
Under a star?
Long cold.
This reminds me of like 13, kind of.
Metal Gear probably is what they're going after.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. All right. Intense stealth action with permadeath. Tomak, never, ever, ever send me a game like this ever, please, God. I appreciate you so much. I will never, ever play a game that's described as intense stealth action with permadeath. Just like for future references. That sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. All right, lovely. Hayden, what you got coming up this week?
I don't really know. I think we got Off the Hip on.
Yeah, ABF is doing some streaming, right?
ABF is planning on being there, and if for whatever reason he doesn't actually end up making it, then you got me, me, Norman, and Nerd Slap will be running the show. But yeah, so he is planning on being there with us, but we'll see how the internet situation works out.
Beautiful. Magnum, any closing thoughts?
Yes, rest in peace to my grandmother who fell on her head and died 2 days ago. So
I thought about skipping your outro, Magnum. I'm wondering if maybe I possibly should have.
Rest in peace.
We're good. I want everybody to hear it. But yeah,
appreciate you, Magnum. I'm really looking forward to hearing your review of 16 Candles, personally. Yes. I don't know. I was trying to end on some positives, Fat Roller, but yes, yes, if you guys haven't seen it,
hey man,
Hayden was kind enough to put it in
the chat
a few times.
This is just a couple.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Don't worry about it. Yes, have a good night.
From here on out, we're starting Saturday and Sunday streams 30 minutes later. So we'll see you tomorrow, of course. It'll be 30 minutes later, which I'm really liking. All right. Appreciate you all here in 15 minutes. I will see you over for some Gears of War Reloaded. Appreciate you all so dang much. Can't do it without you. And we will see you soon.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
And shout out to ABF on vacation playing the objective.
Everyone!